Hello everyone, this is John Clark from Jasper, Indiana, Weight Loss Surgery Alternative, coming to you live. This is day 15 for the month of May. Today's subject is, excuse me, let's see, how we lie to ourselves. And this is true for everybody. It's about an article out of the School of Life, and as most of you, this guy says he has been quite good at lying to himself. We're going to look at his own experiences and that type of stuff. Lying to ourselves is one of the major obstacles to self-knowledge, and you will have a chance to see how. So why would we lie to ourselves? Hey, AC. The main point of the video, which I'm not going to show a video, is simply we mostly do it to avoid pain. We tell ourselves very nice stories to make a situation that could have been damaging okay. These stories are here to protect us. We had a commitment towards a loved one over a colleague, but we didn't follow through. Is that okay? Not really. Hey, Shannon. Let's see. Our mind is very good in making up excuses, finding valid reasons for us not keeping the commitment. We're hoping that with a bit of luck, the other person might even forget. In reality, the other person might simply be hurt and build resentment. The next main point is lying to ourselves is highly decreasing our chances for happiness, and we'll explain that as we explore that. Actually, we'll explore that. So, 4 common things we like to lie about. We lie about all the problematic aspects. We lie because we need to think well of ourselves. We lie because we don't want to feel so inadequate. We lie because we're furious with certain people we're supposed to love. Let's see how all this makes sense. Earlier, the one I want to explain is the first one needs to be a little bit clarified. The managing many aspects of our lives is very demanding, possibly too demanding. Jobs, relationships, friendships, health, habits, and ideas are our daily struggles. Hey, Joseph. Excuse me. And we lie about these all the time. When was the last time you told yourself a sweet lie to make something okay? Today? Do not worry. You aren't alone. Okay? An example this gentleman used is he wanted to take a chocolate bar on his way to work. And so what he did was he took a cup of hot tea into his wife and a piece of chocolate. And, being nice to her and kind of using that as his excuse on why, well, I gave her a piece of chocolate, I'm going to have a piece of chocolate. And that's the example he used. So, how do we lie ourselves? So, we're going to dig in here. Addiction and distraction. We like them to keep us away from what we fear. It's mainly about keeping our minds busy. We found many ways to achieve that. Alcohol, drugs, work, online porn, or food. Video games is a big one. A lot of people feel that's a safe place. Excuse me. You got manic cheeriness, piece of the food from the day. I can't keep that. Is that considered snacking this late in the day? So manic cheeriness. You may have acted like that one day. You felt this need to show happiness and joy to one of your favorite friends. There's a need to look cheerful. Too cheerful, in fact. And you can tell when somebody's acting like that, and it's like putting a mask on and putting up a show is what they're doing. Hi, Rachel. Irritability. Things are people can make us angry easily. We're hiding from our truth, and we pay a heavy price. Our brains are so filled with how frustrating and annoying things are, we have cleverly left no space at all for focusing on the true and very sad issue. Denigration. We tell ourselves that we simply do not care about something. Hello, Julie. This can go even beyond that. We'll make it loud and clear to others and ourselves that it isn't something we are interested in. Actually, we will jump on the first occasion to do so. In these moments, we can feel that there is some discomfort by doing so, but we can't always be sure why exactly, and it's stronger than us. We can't help it, but we keep doing it. Sensoriousness. We grow censorious and deeply disapproving of certain kinds of behavior and people. This one's interesting because it causes a lot of shame. We're censorious because we know that we have some interest for the condemned element. The example takes is sexual taste in the video, which I'm not going to show the video, and such tastes are often not explained nor communicated. We're afraid we may like. Hello, Lisa and Thelma. Make sure I didn't miss anybody there. Let's see, back to that. We're afraid we may like pain, give oral pleasure, or to be dominated, so we can condemn it firmly. It feels a bit wrong to do so inside, but we hope that others aren't able to see it. Defensiveness. We just put our defenses up and blame others. We victimize a lot in such a state. We're afraid of the truth, or we can't cope with it, so to survive, we have to deflect and defend ourselves. Ego can be at stake here, but insecurity too. Receiving feedback could be scary and make us feel like we are worthless, and responding openly and materially isn't a given for most of us. We feel we have to protect ourselves from the path. Cynicism and despair. We're sad about a particular thing, but confronting them would be so arduous, we generalize and universalize the sadness. This guy says this one's quite confusing to him, but the principle is quite simply, and he can hardly put it better than in the video, which we're not going to show. We say that everything is rather terrible and everyone is rather awful. The sadness just becomes impersonal. It is about everyone and everything. It's not ours anymore. It's others' fault, and here to we blame and victimize. Okay, so we looked at the 4 practices. That's actually it. Let me just see if this last paragraph talks about. Lies are providing a short-time calm. We accumulate short-term reliefs, but piling up lies after lies. Hello, Marty. How are you? We grow our addictions, make them okay with sweet stories, but all we do in reality is make up the bill of lying bigger. We slowly but surely go in a place of potential harm and assured darkness. By doing so, we miss key opportunities for growth and learning. Many times when we lie and victimize, we just get stuck. We feel it inside. We can't breathe. Freedom becomes a dream, a faraway one, and are pulled back by the shackles of our lies. We could move forward, but we decide not to. We prefer to give our power away to other people or even things and let them rule us momentarily. Let's see. Other prices is that we are not nice to be around. This is true. We hurt people's feelings. We are selfish. We act out of fears, and we push others. We could be tyrants, bullies, and dismissive to others, and even may keep wondering what is wrong with everyone else. We don't realize how not appealing it is to be around us, and our sweet stories make it okay until loneliness, depression, or worse is knocking at the door. It's important to note that we can hide from other people playing the same games, telling themselves the same stories. We'll see right through it. Even when we think we are at the top of our game, other people will find out. We will lose the control we desperately try to have over others and ourselves. We become insomniac and impatient. An eyelid starts to twitch. We acquire a stutter. See, I'm stuttering, guys. And scream in our sleep or lose energy. We fall into depression. We owe it to ourselves to dare to start to confront our real nature. And the reason I wanted to go over this, guys, is this is about the foods that we take and put into our bodies. And you know, we follow. I've been following the Dr. V diet. I'm trying to be as stringent as I can be, but I know I'm not as stringent as I was when I lost the first 99 pounds. And I'm trying to get my head back into the game because I want to have that same fire that I had losing that 99 pounds to get the rest of this. I want to get another 90 pounds off. And so that's the reason I looked up this subject, and I need to regroup my brain, and I'm going to use you guys to help me do that. And of course, Dr. V. That's really all I got to say, guys. I hope it wasn't too boring for you. I apologize if it was, but it's a fact that I hope people come back and actually listen to it. It actually makes sense, and soak it in and just face our realities. With that said, love everybody. I appreciate you coming on, and stay out of trouble. If you can't stay out of trouble, you know the deal. Keep my name out of it. But if you need a ride, give me a holler. Love you guys. Take care.